Sorry guys, I'm literally not properly with it. I don't actually know what's going on. I think my blood sugars are dropping again. Hi Ellie, how are you? I'll have to check them in a minute. Is my carer due soon? Yeah, 5 o'clock. Well, it was meant to be 20 to 5, but 5 I think it'll be now. So yeah, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, technically. Thank you for the gift, darling. Hey Ellie, how are you? They normally come at 5, so that would make sense. That's when they're coming. If they're not before, so. How many come a day? Some days 2, some days 3, but also mum and dad, so technically 5. So mum comes at least once, dad comes at least once, but then company carers 2 or 3 a day. So yeah, but I get 2 hours or 3 hours in the morning, depending on what day as well. So that's obviously a big chunk of time. If mum and dad are away, it's 3 times a day for the whole week. If mum and dad are away, but yeah. And then I have overnight as well. Just one lovely. Even though I'm paralysed, I'm not a double up. Don't need to be a double up because I can mobilise myself with my banana board. Sometimes I occasionally get 2 if there's a shadow, but most of my stuff is done in bed, so that's why it's a double up. It's a single person as well, because obviously I can roll with using the sides, and I lift my body up with my top half on the sides of the bed, so like lifting up essentially. So that obviously helps them get my trousers off and stuff, so I don't need 2 people essentially, because we don't roll, we do more lifting. I lift and then they lift my legs. But yeah. But if there's a new person coming to me that hasn't worked with me before, there's 2 of them. So each of them has to shadow one of my old carers before I have a new one come in. So if a new one's come in, they do a shadow first, because they have to know me and my complexities, basically, and how to work with me effectively. Like, to make it manageable with one person, basically. Because if they're not competent, then it has to be like 2, essentially. But because my carers have been in care for absolutely years, that means there can be 1 as long as they're confident and competent properly. Like, in complex care needs, basically. Because that's what my care agencies say. My needs are complex care needs, so that's why they kind of only give me the kind of more, the carers that have worked longer in care. Not necessarily with the company, but in general. You know, I've had one that's worked in care since she's 18, she's now 33. But some of the others, like, have worked with the company for 5 years. But before that, worked in care their whole life, and they're like in their 60s. So yeah. Like, a lot of my carers are in their 60s, which is quite funny. So 1 sec, I'm trying to unblock my tube. I find it awkward having a 60-year-old carer. Well, carers in their 60s though. So see, I'm only 25, so I find it a bit hard. Like, but then I also have a carer that's 20, and that's really awkward. So she doesn't have a lot of experience, so they come as a double up. So it varies every day, to be honest. And also, if they need backup, there's like procedures in place for backup to come out from the office.